Hi, I'm Yildi from NeuroCentricHealth and Fitness, and today I'd like to share with you how to get rid of your back pain, hip pain, and tight hamstrings in one exercise. Grab a belt. Lie down on your back and hook up your right foot. Try to place the belt on the ball of the foot. Straighten the leg completely, the leg that is hooked up, and straighten the other leg. And if you were doing traditional hamstring stretch, this is what you would see. And look at the hip. Be closing up, the head of the femur is stuck into the pelvic bone. This is not what we want. So you're going to straighten the leg and place your other hand on the top of the thigh bone. You're going to push the thigh bone away from the pelvis, reach the heel up, reach the ball of the foot up towards the ceiling. And while you're keeping the hip open by pushing the leg away, you're going to start drawing some circles with the legs. Pretend that there is a pencil attached to the heel, and you're just drawing some circles on the ceiling, but you're constantly keeping the traction in the hip socket. So there is no bone-on-bone options. And then once you did that with the leg straight up, you would internally rotate the thigh, so the right knee is pointing towards the right shoulder, and cross the leg about 15 degrees, 20 degrees through the midline. Make sure that you place your right hand again in the top of your hip, press up to the heel, and keep the leg in internal rotation while you start drawing your circles. But don't go fast. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg and reach up through the heel. You do 3 or 4 circles, then grab the belt into your right hand. Now externally rotate the thigh and take the leg out about 10 degrees, maybe 5, making sure that the opposite hip and buttock stays on the floor. This time the left leg comes across and pushes the top of the thigh bone away, so you can create that traction while you circle in through the leg. And then release the belt, hook up the other foot. You don't want to be lopsided. Straighten the leg, lengthen through the back of the feet, through the heels. Left heel pushes up to the ceiling, the ankle is bent and the toes are pointing down towards you. Use your left hand to press against the top of the right thigh. You can feel how you push the head of the femur out from the hip socket, and then slowly start circling. Now if you have a replaced hip, make sure that you check with your doctor about how much you can push the top of the thigh bone out. Once you did a few circles, internally rotate the leg, meaning the left knee points towards the left shoulder and the toes point inwards. Cross the midline, 15-20 degree angle. Left hand again on the inside of the hip socket, and you circle. Now the circle is just feeling a sensation of moving the thigh bone, the head of the thigh bone, inside that hip socket. It should not feel nervy, it should feel like a stretch. Grab the belt into your left hand, externally rotate the leg, place the right hand on the top of the thigh, and take the leg out 5 degrees. Remember, you do want to keep your right buttocks on the floor. If the circle is not perfect, that's fine. Just make the movement slow and feel the movement directly in your hip. And once you did both, just bend your knees, tuck the tailbone under, a couple of windshield wipers from side to side. And then rock yourself up to seated. And if you repeat this a couple of times before you go out for your run, that will help your low back.